Aretha, did the videos help you? Abitra?
Pavitra?
No.
Yeah, Jason is
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, did the videos help you yesterday?
Sorry, no.
Yeah, did the videos help you yesterday to did you see the videos yesterday that was posted of our lesson?
Yeah. The videos you
Okay.
have shared, no, sir?
Yeah, Tharu put it in the chat. Did it help you out? Did you watch them?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he's asking, I mean, did it help you? Did the videos help you? Did you did
Yeah,
you did you
sure, no.
practice well? Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good to hear. Yeah, I was a bit panicking a bit, oh, Pavitra didn't like it or not, so yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. And you see, because I mean, we don't need to see, there are other things we can do as well, but I mean, when there's a problem, there's always a solution, right? So I'm thinking, this is the best way of doing this, so we have the videos backed up, we are committing all the code, we are looking at all the possible design patterns you can come across, and I cannot think of anything further than that, so man, let's do our best here, right? So, and
Yeah.
you're ready to learn all of this as well, so why not? I'm ready to show you guys and teach.
I'm willing to put in 100%, man. And that's what I'm like anyway.
I like it. That's why as well. Otherwise, why would I need to spend time? That's why I like it, coaching you guys. Like, I mean, so you have the same urge and all that. So the same way I want to share this stuff with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Right. All right then. So let's go. There's another nice, cool design pattern coming today. You will love it, man. I'm telling you. Every single design pattern is really nice because of these are the actual solutions we always needed.
Okay.
Yeah. And not many people know it, and they go and try to invent these by themselves and get into half things cooked, isn't it? I mean, so yeah. Right, the next guy is static factory. Yeah, he's similar like factory, but he's static factory.
Okay.
Just one more word here added, right? What does he mean by static factory? This is also in Java, static. Yeah, static is a key. Yeah,
access, not changing, access anywhere.
Yeah, correct. Yes, that's what it means.
Yeah.
So in Java, there's a keyword called static, right? So that means, as you said, yeah. So it'll be the class instance. So if I call a method which is a static method, that will come from the class instance itself. So we wouldn't be able to. We can just access the class and call that method. So something like class name dot method. So we don't need an instance of the class to access a method. As we know it, because this is class level. If you mark something static, that's class level.
Right.
Yes, but there is no static keyword in Kotlin though. So there is a different way of doing it in Kotlin. That's the difference. Yeah, that's another interview question. People can trick you with what is static in Kotlin. There you go. Look, see, I mean, a lot of senior developers who have 15, 18 years of experience, they still don't know this as well. I see them every day in the interviews, man. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, because they haven't come across these. Because this is, I won't say Kotlin is fairly new. It's been there for how many years now? 4 or 5 years now. So we can't say this language is very old in the community here in London. So every Android developer is using this language. So, but then they haven't looked at this, this seriously. I would say this deep. I would say they didn't have time to compare things. They just went along with it. So but these are I would say this is the proper homeworking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. So, right. Let's create another one. Kotlin. So this is the static factory. Yeah. Method. It's called static factory method. Oh. Wrong. Sorry, I can't type. Yeah, okay. So I'll show you what that static method in Kotlin, and also how that's accessed via the class level, right? So imagine you have a class server or something, right? And say this has port. If you want to create a server, you need to tell what that port is, isn't it? What port?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a must, right? So now, if I want to create this class, yeah, I can say server equals server, and I will give a port number. Yeah. Right. So I've created the class. Yeah. So remember, creational pattern is all about creating objects. So this is one way of creating objects, right? So I can just immediately call the class itself, which is the class constructor. This is the main constructor I'm calling, right?
Yeah.
Primary constructor, passing in its constructor argument, which is an integer. Port I am defining as 900, and I've created an instance of it, right? What if we want to restrict this, that allowing people to create this through the constructor? We can do that, but then in order to do that, we have to make it private, right? Private. We make the constructor private. So we will say private constructor or something. Yeah. Now this will be a problem. You see, immediately that's telling I cannot access your private thing. The constructor, because now the constructor has become private, so I can't call this constructor. Yeah, is closed. Yeah, I agree. You so far so good. You understand? Yeah. So, but then how else we can create this then? So if you close the constructor creation, how else we can do it? That's where we need to have a static way of accessing this object to create it. So we will have a companion object. This is the static way of calling in Kotlin. Yeah. So this is now telling I am doing the exact same thing what Java will do if you have a method static, and it's doing the same thing here. And now I say you can create a function now with port. So it will make it clear that, if you want to create me, you have to give me a port. Yeah. And that will give me the server. Because of it's within the class, I can access it. Yeah. So he's fine. Yeah. So now, yeah, that's still a problem. So now what I can do is I can access it from the class itself. You see that 900. So now I've created the server class calling this static function, which is actually the companion object here. So this is what we have done here is the static factory method. So this with port is the static factory method for us. Is another way we can create the classes, let people to create our classes. Yeah, with using a static factory method. Yeah, so this is being the static factory method for us now. So this is the purpose of it. So if you ever want to block users creating a server class by calling the constructor, and if you want to always say if somebody wants to create this server class, they have to call this method, then this is the way to do it, using a static factory method. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so this is our static factory method. Tired today, man. Oh, come on. Let me move the laptop because I'm not in the right position. So yeah, I've got this work laptop next to me, so I'm not in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's our static factory method, right? Yeah, right. Now, this is one example of doing it. And another example, I'm going to take you back to the previous one we looked at. And we can do it there too, which is this, right? Remember,